Hey, somebody left me a package. Let's see what's inside. What the heck is this? Well, it says Bluey, and that's enough for me to say yes. Let's watch it. That's strange. For something Deley related, the background music is kinda creepy. This is so boring. Come on, begin the episode already.
So Mum, do you really want to go and live in that hotel for the winter?
Sure I do. It'll be lots of fun.
Yeah, I guess so.
Anyway, there's hardly anybody to play with around here.
Yeah, I know. It always takes a little time to make new friends.
Yeah, I guess so.
What about Ava? She's looking forward to the hotel, I bet.
No, I ain't, Mrs. Healer.
Now come on, Ava. Don't be silly.
I don't want to go there, Mrs. Healer.
How come you don't want to go?
I just don't.
That's funny. Last time I checked, humans didn't exist in the Bluey universe.
Tom, I'd like you to meet Bandit Healer.
How you do, Tom? Nice to meet you, Mr. Healer.
Why don't you grab a chair and join in, Tom? Bandit is going to take care of the Vian City Hotel for us this winter. I'd like you to take him around as soon as we're through. Anyway, Bandit is an archaeologist.
Former archaeologist, actually.
Oh really? What line of work are you in now?
I'm a writer. Archaeology's been more or less a way of making ends meet. This ought to be quite a change for you. Well, I am looking for a change.
The people of Vian recommended Bandit very highly, and for once, I agree with them. Anyways, our season here runs from May 15th to October 30th. Then we close down completely until the following May.
Do you mind if I ask why you do that? It seems to me that the skiing up here would be fantastic, especially with my kids.
I'm sure it would be. The problem is that it would cost a lot to keep the road to Sidewinder open. It's 25 miles of road. It gets 20 feet of snow during the winter. There's just no way to make it economically feasible to keep it clear. When this place was built in 2007, there was very little interest in winter sports, and this site was chosen for its seclusion and scenic beauty.
Well, it certainly has plenty of that. Did they give you any idea in beyond about what the job entails?
Well, the winters can be fantastically cruel. The basic idea is to cope with the very costly damage and appreciation which can occur. This consists mainly of running the boiler, heating different parts of the hotel on a daily rotating basis, repairing damage as it occurs, and doing repairs so the elements can't get a foothold.
That sounds fine to me.
Physically it's not a very demanding job. The only thing that can get a bit trying here during the winter is a tremendous sense of isolation.
Well, that just so happens to be exactly what I'm looking for. I'm outlining a new writing project. 5 months apiece is just what I want.
That's good to hear, Bandit, because for some people, solitude and isolation can of itself become a problem.
Yeah, well, not for me.
How about your wife and kids? Do you think they'll take to it?
I'm sure they'll love it.
Glad to hear. Anyways, before I turn you over to Tom, there's one other thing I think you should know about. Not to sound melodramatic, but it's been known to give a few people second thoughts about the job.
I'm intrigued.
Well, I don't suppose you've heard about the tragedy we had up here during the winter of 2017.
I don't believe I have.
Well, my predecessor of this job hired a man named Boris Anderson as the winter caretaker. He came up here with his wife and his son and daughter of about 4 and 2. He had a good employment record, good references. And from what I've been told, he seemed like a completely normal individual. But at some point during the winter, he must have suffered some kind of a complete mental breakdown. He ran amok, and he killed his family with an axe. He stacked them neatly in a room in the West Wing, and then he put both barrels of his shotgun in his mouth. The police thought that it was what the old-timers used to call a cabin fever. A kind of claustrophobic reaction which can occur when people are shut in together over long periods of time.
Wow, that is quite a story. Well, I think we can rest assured that's not going to happen to me. And as far as my wife's concerned, I'm sure she'll be absolutely fascinated when I tell her about it. She's a confirmed ghost story and horror film addict.
What the hell am I watching? Bluey is supposed to be for kids. Why is this episode in particular all dark and creepy? This feels like some kind of lost episode creepypasta.
Boy, we must really be high up. The air feels so different.
Dad, I'm hungry.
Well then you should have eaten your breakfast.
We'll get you something to eat as soon as we get to the hotel, okay?
Okay, Mum.
Hey, wasn't it around here that the Donner Party got snowbound?
Actually, I think that was farther west in the Sierras.
What was the Donner Party?
They were a party of settlers in covered wagon times. They got snowbound one winter in the mountains. They had to resort to cannibalism in order to stay alive.
You mean they ate each other up?
They had to in order to survive.
Bandit.
Don't worry, Mom. We know all about cannibalism. We saw it on TV.
See, it's okay, they saw it on television.
Bingo, what are you staring at?
Oh, nothing.
Okay, this is starting to creep me out.
Hello honey, how's it going?
Ugh, it's going fine.
Did you get a lot written today?
Yes.
Hey, the weather forecast said it's going to snow tonight.
Well, what do you want me to do about it?
Come on honey, don't be so grouchy.
I'm not being grouchy, I just want to finish my work.
That's okay, I understand. I'll come back later with a couple of sandwiches. Maybe you'll let me read something then.
Chili, let me explain something to you. Whenever you come in here and interrupt me, you're breaking my concentration, you're distracting me, and it will take me time to get back to where I was. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Good. We're gonna make a new rule. Whenever I'm in here, and you hear me typing, or whatever the fuck you hear me doing in here, when I'm in here that means I'm working. That means don't come in. You think you can handle that?
Yeah.
Alright, fine. Now why don't you start right now and get the fuck out of here?
Again, Bluey is supposed to be family friendly. Why did Bandit just say the F word twice?
I'm not sure what it is, but Bandit's been acting really strange lately. I feel like maybe I should check up on him.
How do you like it? What are you doing down here?
Oh, I just wanted to talk to you.
Okay, let's talk. What do you want to talk about?
I can't really remember.
Oh, you can't remember.
No, I can't.
Maybe it was about Bingo? Maybe it was about her. I think we should discuss what should be done with her. What should be done with her?
I don't know.
I don't think that's true. I think you have some very definite ideas of what should be done with Bingo, and I'd like to know what they are.
Well, I think maybe she should be taken to a doctor.
You think maybe she should be taken to a doctor? When do you think maybe she should be taken to a doctor?
As soon as possible?
As soon as possible.
You believe that her health might be at stake?
Yes.
And you're probably concerned about her.
Yes.
And are you concerned about me?
Of course I am.
Of course you are. Have you ever thought about my responsibilities?
Bandit, what are you talking about?
Have you ever had a single moment's thought about my responsibilities? Have you ever thought for a single solitary moment about my responsibilities to my employers? Has it ever occurred to you that I have agreed to look after the Beyond City Hotel until May the 1st? Does it matter to you at all that the owners have placed their complete confidence and trust in me, and I have signed a letter of agreement, a contract, in which I've accepted that responsibility? Do you have the slightest idea what a moral and ethical principle is? Do you? Has it ever occurred to you what would happen to my future if I were to fail to live up to my responsibilities? Has it ever occurred to you? Has it?
I just want to go back to my room. I'm very confused, and I just need a chance to think things over.
You've had your whole fucking life to think things over. What good's a few minutes more gonna do you now?
Stay away from me.
Put down the bad chili, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brains in. I'm gonna bash them right the fuck in.
What is going on?
Chili, I'm home. Little pigs, let me come in. Not by the hair on your chinny chin chins? Well then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in.
Here's Daddy!
Wow. I can't believe someone would make this. This isn't Bluey. This is the Magi middle schooler's creepypasta of Bluey. Why did I get sent this? Why did I have to witness Bandit murder his family? Whoever made this is going to pay big time.
Ha 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 ha, Dave is such an idiot. I'm willing to bet he fell for that stupid CD I made, believing it was an actual episode of Bluey. He'll never want to watch Bluey again.
Nobody scares Dave Johnson with one of his favorite shows and gets away with it.